Welcome to Wine Library TV. I am your host, Gary Vaynerchuk. And this, my friends, is the Thunder Show, aka the internet's most passionate wine program. And we have a very special guest today, Cheese Girl, Justin Novello.
Thanks, man.
Now, Justin is not only the head of GourmetLibrary.com, link that up, Michelle, but is my wonderful brother-in-law. Just had his 35th birthday. Happy birthday. 34, fine.
You're 35 soon, not me.
And is a Raiders fan, so we all feel very bad for you what happened this last Sunday. I actually thought the Raiders were going to win that game.
Yeah, I think there was too much pressure on Campbell. 4 turnovers, 4 fumbles and 2 turnovers really hurt. So
6 turnovers?
No, 4 fumbles, 2
interceptions.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
So tough day for the Raiders.
Yeah.
What is your? I gave my 11-5 official prediction for my Jets. What is your? Don't try to be like how you always are, make fun of yourself. What do you really think the Raiders are going to do?
6 and 10.
6 and 10.
Yeah, I truly think they're going to be 6 and 10.
Okay.
I'd like to see them sweep somebody in division and maybe go 7 and 9, but I doubt that's going to happen.
Okay, fair enough. Well, that's your official Raiders prediction. We appreciate that. Today we have 2 Italian wines, and we're going with an interesting theme. This Shardana got such a big score that I'm like, what the heck is going on? I have to taste that. I decided to throw another Chianti in, and then I was like, you know what? How about Justin with some cheese? Could be a really interesting show. By the way, before we get into the show, tonight on Sirius, Thursday night, tonight on Sirius, I will be on Sirius 108, XM 139, Wine and Web, 10 to midnight Eastern. Please join me if you haven't yet. You can't download the app. You haven't listened yet, right?
Not yet. Tonight's live?
Tonight's live. So,
isn't there a Jets game?
Thursday? No, tonight's Monday. We're taping
Okay.
Thursday. So thanks for ruining everything,
sorry.
Justin. Way to go, bro. Anyway, love you. Tell me about the cheese that you have with the I love you the best. Tell me the cheese you have with the wines.
This is it's a Tuscan cheese. It's a sheep's milk, Cacio di Bosco. It is a type of pecorino, and this is studded with truffles. And it's made by the Il Fortetto family, which is really they started artisan and then they became a big cooperative, and it's still a family-run business.
So they started small and grew big.
Absolutely, they grew huge. Just 13 friends got together.
They blew it up.
And they blew it up in '92.
Like you thought they would.
92, I wasn't.
No, it was a Biggie Smalls line.
I always say, yeah. No, anyway, yes. They blew it up, and this is one of our favorite picks downstairs on the floor. This is a top-selling truffle cheese. We don't sell a lot of truffle cheese.
How much is it?
This is $19.99 a pound.
A pound.
$19.99 a pound.
Okay,
yep.
Cool. So we're going to pair them with both these wines. Let's start with the Chianti. This is a Chianti Classico, La Malina. La Malina is 92 points, Antonio Galoni, $17 US, predominantly Sangiovese. Let's see what's going on here. We'll taste this wine, we'll review the wine, and then we will taste it with the cheese. Now, usually when we've done the episodes together, Jess, was this your 3rd appearance? 4th. We've done wine before. One other time we did wine.
We did wine one other time.
But the other 2 times we did just cheese.
We did just cheese.
So we went wine with cheese, and then 2 in the middle
with
cheese, and now back to wine and cheese.
Yeah.
Nice. So you're into the vino.
I do.
Yeah.
I love vino.
And what are you drinking these days? Anything? And you also like beer. You're a big beer fan.
I traverse. I go back and forth.
Okay.
Because it's summer, I'm into the Riesling, Sauvignon Blanc stuff.
And your wife, my lovely sister Elizabeth, huge Riesling fan.
Huge Riesling fan.
Right.
Yeah.
What are you getting on the nose here?
Plum and raspberry.
Yeah, there's some good fruit coming through on this.
It's really good fruit.
There's some spiciness coming through as well, and almost like a potpourri kind of crushed, flowers thing going on as well.
Absolutely.
Kind of classic nose. Smells kind of creamy. Smells interesting. Let's give it a whirl. Never gonna win that game. What do you think?
I think it's really, really it's not as soft as it's softer than I thought it would be.
Okay.
Really approachable. I think the fruit just stuck with it mid palate and kept going even through the finish. A little heat on the end. It's a little alcoholic.
You like it?
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Actually, it's catching me off guard as well. As many of you know, I bash Chianti pretty good. In general, I always take a dig at it when we're talking about other varietals. But this is coming across really nice. There is a little modernness to it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of creamy and it's got a little more weight than I expected. Ironically, you said it's a lighter. I think in general, I taste a lot of Chiantis and they tend to be even lighter than this. This actually has some good oomph for Chianti, but I understand what you're saying in comparison to, let's say, Cabs or Syrahs and things of that nature. Great kind of that floral, spicy fruit thing going on, which I love. To me is like textbook. The plum was a great call. You said that on the nose or the flavor?
Yeah, on the nose.
Great call, because that is a dominant flavor profile, kind of like a sweet plum, Asian plum flavor on the real mid-palate transition flavoring to the finish. Really solid Chianti, and Galoni's a tough critic. 92 points for him is absurdity, under 20 bones. But I'm starting to see why. Let's try the.
I don't know if this is going to work with this cheese.
It may not,
because I mean the.
So what's
your
thought on that?
As far as
why would you kind of innuendo? Oh my God, maybe this is not the right cheese.
Because the fruit level in there. I mean, this is
a little higher than you thought.
This is a sweeter cheese because it's a sheep's milk, but at the same time, there's earthiness.
So sheep's milk, for everybody at home, does make sweeter cheese.
There's a rind on that side. Yeah, it usually makes sweeter cheese, and it's because it's just the way the molecules are.
And how about cow's milk?
Cow's milk can go either way. It depends on the breed.
Mm-hmm.
So, but sheep are predominantly.
How about goat?
Goat can be earthy and more robust and thicker, heavier on the palate. So it's going to be.
So goat's like old world and sheep is like new world.
I guess that's a good way to go. Sheep, yeah, and then cow can go either way probably. But sheep definitely has this sweety, fruity flavor to it. But that's why the truffles can work really well with this, and that's why people like it, because it's got that crazy balance. What do you think?
I think the cheese is bringing some tannin structure on the back end of the wine that wasn't as apparent earlier. And as somebody who likes hearty red wine, it makes it more appealing.
It works.
Yeah, it's not the most. I
I didn't think it would.
I wouldn't say this is like perfect synergy. This isn't like those marriages that you see and you're like, my God, they've never fought in like 80 years. It just has to work a little bit. But it's not bad at all. I mean, anytime you get to, drink wine and eat good cheese with your loved ones, it's going to be a good moment.
I agree.
It's going to be fun to look at these videos like in 40 years, huh?
Yeah, it is.
We're going to be like, oh man, I wish I looked like that.
Man, I'm 34 and fat.
Sorry, I'm about to be 35 and cry. I don't even like looking at the early episodes of this show. I'm like, oh man, where'd that guy go? So here's what I think. I think the cheese combo with the wine works. I agree with you. I do think it works hard a little bit, but I think you have to know what you're getting yourself into. I almost think everything works, but you have to know what you're getting yourself into. What this does with this pairing is the finish gets much more tannic because of the cheese.
Yeah.
Period. That's what's happening. That being said, the wine is fantastic. Italy's on a roll. We had a show Monday about Italian wine, and I really, really liked the wines, and this Chianti, and I took a dig at Chianti, and here comes Chianti kind of saying, take this. I'm going to, you okay, Michelle? It's blinking. It's about to finish. How much time do we have? 5 minutes? We're going to wrap it up. Let's be close. You let us know. I'm going to score this wine 90 points. I like it. Let's move on. Let's see if we can wrap this up before the camera breaks. Let's do a rinse. Now, this is the thesis of why this show is even happening. This right here is the Shardana. This is from Sardinia. 94 points, Antonio Galoni, 100% Carignan, which is a great varietal that we see in southern France a lot. 94 points for Galoni is absurdity. $25 US. I was desperate to try this wine when I saw it on the list this morning, so I'm really excited about seeing what this brings to the table. Let's give it a sniffy sniff.
Wow.
Yeah, power, right?
Yeah,
this is like a brick. This is like a chocolate brick being stuffed up your nose. It smells great. There's huge intensity, very deep, rich wine for 25 bones, an attractive kind of like power. Smells like a $70, $80 wine, more than anything else. Let's give it a whirl.
There's a lot of flavors in there. There's a lot.
So this is a bombastic bomb
Wow.
of beautiful berries and buttery. Sorry, I just kept wanting to use bees. This is a very big wine, huge fruit, explosive, very viscous. It's almost like Chateauneuf de Pop. It's like the Rhone, bled into Italy, and they combined to this new world. Reality. I mean, it's really
This is big.
a
I can't believe
big,
it's
big
an
wine.
05. I mean, seriously, I thought it would be a little softer because I had some time in the bottle.
It's really the varietal and the region. Carignan can be very big. I mean, this is very intense structure. Black pepper, leather, great black currant, just like glops of jelly. I feel like I'm a bear. You know, just like eat the whole bush of berries.
This is awesome wine.
Do you like this?
Awesome. Yeah, I
Is
love
this
it.
This is more your style.
This, yeah, it's
You like
forward,
bigger
it's in
wines.
your face, you know, but then there's some complexities at the end and mid palate that you just can taste different stuff every single time.
All right, I got a good sip there. Let me see what's going on here. Let's see what's happening. What do you think's going to happen?
I think this is going to work a little bit better.
Or a lot better.
Well, no, I was surprised with the last.
A lot better. This is much more the wine British cheese. Now, is this on gourmetlibrary.com?
Absolutely.
So, Michelle, we're going to need to link that up. Don't forget, speak to Justin. Let's get that link up. Great, great combo. This works a lot more. This is very much, to me, why I get down on dropping 50 to 80 bones on big wines from other parts of the world, because there's these sneaky gems like this. I think I understand Galoni right now. This is a spectacular bottle of Carignan from Italy. It's not a place where you expect this varietal. It's not Spain. It's not France. To me, great structure. I love the pepper. I love the intensity, the viscosity, the structure.
And guys, listen. As far as the cheese goes, don't be afraid. I mean, we have them available by half-pound pieces, and you know, join our email service. It's a lot of fun.
Just this is not a pitching platform for Gourmet Library. This is a show.
I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you're gonna get kicked out. You'll never be allowed on again.
Don't do that. I'm just kidding. It's just a joke. I've never done that. You guys all know that.
That's right.
Anyway.
I mean, I love the passion for Gourmet Library.
I mean, we're new. You know, we're new out there. Gary's,
He's not helping as much as we need him to. All right, Josh.
I'm with Gary.
93 points. Love it. Love it.
I love this wine.
Shardana,
Love
find
this
it.
wine.
Tell your restaurants to bring it in. It's great. We only have like a minute probably or less.
What's his price on there?
Oh, we're good?
What's his price
Okay.
on this, by the way? This is awesome.
$25.
I'm gonna get some. This is solid.
Yeah, buy a case. Be good for business. All right, Just. Question of the day. You know, you get to ask. Why don't you make it a cheese question? Be great to get some feedback, you know, for you on there.
Besides getting
Killed. Yeah,
Anyway,
ask a general cheese question.
So everybody has their favorite cheeses out there. What I'd like to know is really, what do they do with them? What's their most favorite application for their cheese? Do they melt it? You know, great, you have raclette. You melt in a fondue. Tell me some off-the-wall stuff, what you do with it. I'd really like to hear.
Why don't you give us a little basis? Give me 2 or 3 things.
Okay,
you've
so
done.
I have this yay toast downstairs, which is goat's milk. I like to make a wild boar bacon and yay toast sandwich, grilled cheese. It's a little bit of a cholesterol killer, you know, but at the same time, it's got awesome flavor. It's great for a late night sandwich when you had too much vino, you know. So I want to hear if anybody has crazy recipes like that.
And give me 1 or 2 beers you're drinking right now that you like.
I really, you know, it's Oktoberfest season, so there's a lot of new things to try out there. But I'm always into, you know, the Guinness black and tan situation. I just love mixing Guinness with
The
new stuff.
situation like the abs in New
Dude,
Jersey?
yeah, you know, the 6-pack that I like to carry around right here.
That situation.
Yeah, that situation.
And I know you also like to do the gaming.
Late night gaming. You
Yeah,
know,
so
I always like to, you know, hey, Popeye 76, you know,
So
Xbox.
you're Popeye 76?
Yeah, and Halo Reach is coming out shortly. So,
So you're Popeye 76.
Popeye 76, Xbox Live. I got a couple friends from last time, so I like to play.
So Popeye 76 on Halo, on Xbox
Live, yeah.
So anybody here with Xbox Live accounts can put their comments with their name. You can find them, hit them up, things like that.
That's right.
Or they can hit you up directly, Popeye 76.
Yeah, hit me up directly. And if you have any cheese questions, my email's Justin at Gourmet Library.